one thing. Baby, come and chop my money.
Good day, everyone. You're welcome to Campus Fashion, an artistic and creative expression. My name is Aderogba Atinuke. On today's edition, we'll be titling our Campus Fashion Week as Fashion Speaks. Fashion does not have eyes, mouth, nose, or hair, yet they say it speaks. I'm on the street of Adeyemi College of Education, and I want to hear from people if they truly believe that fashion speaks, and what does it say to them. Thank you. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and your department?
My name is Mufta Olale Yolarwaju from the Department of English.
All right. Mr. Mufta, do you believe fashion speaks?
You said what?
I said, do you believe fashion speaks?
Fashion speak? Yes, it speaks a lot. Because people say the way you dress will be addressed. So the way you put on your thing, the way you dress, the way you wear clothes, it really shows the kind of person you are. So I can say fashion speaks a lot.
What's the name of your jean? I really like it. What's the name?
This jean, actually, it's jean, but it's not really crazy, but somehow a little crazy jean, but it's not totally a crazy jean.
So what is your jean speaking to me? What is it saying?
It communicates sense because it's not crazy, and as you can see, it's somehow corporate. It's not a tattered cloth, it is normal, I think.
All right. So, Mr. Mufta, thank you. Now you understand that fashion really speaks a lot, and fashion shouldn't speak crazy things, and fashion should be comfortable. So,
depends on how you like it, how you feel. So, I think fashion speaks.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah,
thank you. Good afternoon. What's your name and your department?
Good afternoon, ma'am. My name is Ojuko Oluwaferanmi. I'm in Social Study Department.
The title of this program today is Fashion Speaks. Do you believe fashion speaks?
Yes, fashion speaks. I believe.
So tell me, what does fashion? I mean, I really love your outfit. I can say you are somebody fashionable. So what does your fashion say to you?
Well, I believe in the words that says the way you dress is the way you're going to be addressed. I'm this kind of person that anywhere I go, I make sure that I portray good image of this noble school, this citadel of learning. That's why I believe fashion is something approachable, whereby you'll be a person to easily walk to. You'll be a person that people will figure like, okay, this person, he looks good, he's saying something. I'm happy to represent this school anywhere in the world at the Adeyemi College of Education, because that is what even our dean, that is what is trying to do every day, whereby students look good, they dress corporate, they represent the image of this school. Thank you, ma'am.
So he says fashion speaks about good image and fashion is a representation. Thank you so much for your time, I must confess. Please keep looking good because you are really representing a good image, and God bless you. Thank you so much. Good afternoon, Ma.
Good afternoon.
Please, what's your name and your department?
My name is Olufade Tolulope, Garage and Counseling Degree 2.
How about you?
Olulain Damilola, Garage and Counseling.
I must confess, you're really looking so gorgeously dressed. Beautiful. I love your wristwatch. I love your bag. I love your outfit. I just love everything about you. You really look fashionable. And the title of today's edition is Fashion Speaks. So I must ask you, do you believe fashion speaks to you?
Yes, I do.
How about you?
Yes, I do.
So tell me, what is fashion saying to you?
Well, to me, I say fashion, it's very, very lovely. It's make us more beautiful. Even most times when you don't plan, maybe your outfit, you don't plan to, maybe to dress the way you dress. Like the way I'm dressing, and presently, I don't plan it, but I think most times I dress according to my wish, and I think I love it. It's okay by me.
All right. So I must ask the same question too. What does fashion say to you? Fashion speaks, yes, you said. So what does it say?
To me, fashion is good for a lady, and it makes us look more attractive and more beautiful. And you dressing in a normal way, fashion generally, apart from clothes, even you weave on, your look, it attracts people a lot. So that is all.
So I would say that from what they've said, fashion speaks beauty and fashion brings attraction. Thank you so much for your time. I'm very grateful. Thank you. Good afternoon, Ma. What's your name and your department?
Olaniji Bridget, Economics Department.
How about you?
Akinbabola Kemi, Solar Blessing, Economics Department also.
Wow, I must really confess, from economics department, you're well dressed. What's the name of your bead?
It's just costume, just costume.
Wow, I really love it. And then your bag, your shoe, what's the name? Does it have a designer? I even love your bead too. Wow.
She made it. She's only like she makes bead, and this is a neck choker. This is a fashion bag. It's fashion product, and this is a bell top blouse from Maggie Collections, and my sandal is just a nice sandal. Doesn't have a design.
Wow, this is really, really wonderful. Today's edition, we say fashion speaks. Do you believe fashion speaks?
Yeah, it does. It speaks.
How about you?
Yeah, sure.
So, I'm looking at your outfit now. What does your fashion say to you?
What can I say? It doesn't depend the designer and the how expensive it is. It depends on how you combine it and carry yourself. Some people wear clothes of 50,000, but they don't carry themselves how the clothes worth. But I don't believe in fashion, wearing BB clothes. I just believe in how you carry yourself. That's it.
Fashion and carrying themselves. Okay, how about you?
No, not charisma. It doesn't matter. Maybe you put on a cloth of 100,000. It depends on the way you carry yourself. It depends on the way you walk. Fashion is crazy, yes, but it depends on the way you combine it and the way you carry yourself. People may wear colors of clothes of different colors. Some people may combine it and look like a mad person. But if people combine it for you, you feel that wow, this is good. This is so okay. It depends on the charisma. I can't say the charisma.
She says fashion speaks charisma and fashion speaks good combination, and it depends on the way you carry yourself. I must confess, I really had a nice time with you. Thank you so much. You really look so beautiful. Thank you for your time, and thank you again. Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and your department?
I'm Bello Gafara Adeyemi from Economics Department.
I must really confess, I love your wristwatch. I love your cap. You look so good. So tell me, what is the secret behind the cap? What's the name? Your wristwatch? I want to know more.
There's nothing so special about it. I just feel like dressing like this today. And probably me putting on the cap, at least I think it's kind of okay, me dressing a native like this and putting in a capture. So that's why I feel like dressing like this.
Okay, now our edition today is Fashion Speaks. Do you believe fashion speaks?
Not that really, Sha.
You feel fashion does not really speak?
It speaks a lot. It speaks a lot.
So tell me, what does fashion say to you? I mean, looking at how you're well dressed, you even made it so complete with the cap. What does fashion say to you?
Let me just say fashion is a beauty of life from my own perspective, and I think for you to be fashionable, at least you need to be good. You need to be okay on your own. Like, trying to hide yourself away from who you are. So I think fashion is beauty and is life.
It says fashion is beauty and is life, and I love that because fashion starts from you and you and you. Thank you so much for your time. Please. Good afternoon, Ma. Good afternoon, Ma. It's nice seeing you. Please, can I meet you, your name and your department?
My name is Ademola Folashade from Yoruba Department.
How about you?
My name is Adegba Tolufumilayo from Yoruba Department, Degree 2.
Okay, I want to ask you, your fashion, because you're really wonderfully dressed and beautifully dressed as well. Your fashion, do you believe it's speaking?
Yes, of course. Fashion speak a lot. Because when you see someone, before you approach such person, you will look at the way the person dress. Before you say anything, before you do anything with the person, you will look at how him or her dress. So such person, you will address him the way he's dressed. But without fashion, you will not know where the person came from or the type of person him or her is. So fashion speak a lot.
Thank you.
Yes, fashion speak a lot because as you can see us, we know that we're different from other departments. We are from Yoruba departments, and the way you can use to know is from our dress. So it speaks a lot.
Right. Thank you very much. So what is the name of your attire? Can you just tell me more about it? Yoruba department and your outfit. I want to know more.
Every Thursday, we must put on native. Because when they see us, they will recognize us that this person is from Yoruba department, and we used to have a slang that Tiwa Lasha, and the other person will reply with us that Tiwa Nisheshe.
Do you have anything to say, Ma?
Yes, so that is what they used to recognize all, and it's very, very good.
Fashion, they say, is what they can use to recognize you. So my Yoruba students, thank you so much for your time. I will say Tiwa Lasha. And then what will you say?
Tiwa ni ṣẹ̀ṣe.
Thank you very much. Good afternoon, Ma. Good afternoon, sir. It's nice really meeting with you because I can really say you are wonderfully and beautifully dressed. I love your, what's the name of this?
Rachel.
Crochet. And I love your red combination. You look really good. And I must say that fashion, I don't know if it speaks or not. So I want to get to know from you. Does fashion speak?
Yes, it speaks.
How does fashion speak? What do you think it says about your dressing, especially you as a person?
Okay, it speaks about me and it lets people knows who I am because the way you dress, the way you are dressed. And when we talk of fashion, it's not until it's bogus or until it is flashy, but when it is unique. The uniqueness in it is what we know as fashion.
Thank you. Okay, I would put the same question to you. Does fashion speak?
Of course, it speaks.
So tell me, what does fashion say to you and how does it speak?
Just as she has said, that the way you dress, the way people address you, of which the best part of dressing is to make it moderate. Whereby when people see you, they can recognize you. They know where you are coming from and what you are actually projecting to the society. So most things, especially the first, and even, for example, maybe you want to have a message to the people. Your first 15 seconds comes from your dressing, and this will determine how people will receive your message. So in your dressing, you can actually call the attention of the people. So if you have to speak for 15 minutes, your 15 seconds is actually holding the part of your message, determine how the people is going to listen to your message.
Wow, thank you so much. That was so deep. You heard it from them. He said 15 seconds of your time starts from your dressing. So they conclude that fashion really speaks. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. What's your name and your department?
My name is Comrade Akinla Waris Abiodun from Department of English.
Wow, from the Department of English. I must confess, I love this. Please, can you tell me what name it's called?
This thing I'm putting on is generally called muffler. That's the name people are calling it. And I too, I really like it. Because at times when I put it on, I realize that it brings out my beauty. As you can see, this is red color, and what I'm wearing now has a mixture of red. That's why I decided to put it on, because I see that this thing and my color, they look alike.
Wow. So would I say now that you already concluded that fashion speaks? So you're saying that your red muffler is speaking something to you. So tell me more about what fashion says to you.
About fashion, we look at fashion in different perspectives. As I'm talking about this muffler now, I really like it because at times if I put it on, I realize that at times we guys, we have some holes in our neck. If I put it on, I will know that this thing is covering something on my neck. At times our neck, the way it looks like, but if you put it on, it really shows how beauty or how on you are. That's why I like putting it on at times, but not every time. But at times I like putting it on.
Wow, he says that fashion makes him comfortable and fashion says beauty to him. Thank you so much for your time. I really celebrate you. Thank you. Fashion speaks by representation. Your neatness, your decency and comportment goes a lot. You've heard it from the people we interviewed today. The way you are dressed is the way you'll be addressed. Remember, fashion starts from you, and you are your fashion. See you again next week on ACTV. My name is Atinuke Aderogba. Thank you.